More than 2,000 years ago, the maritime Silk Road set sail from China, passed through the whole South China Sea, and finally arrived at the east coast of the Indian Ocean. Over 2,000 years later, China's Anhui Conch Group, hereinafter referred to as the Group, following the operation concept of creating a future living space for human beings and the business purpose of delivering top quality and sincere service, has passed on friendship, spread the seeds of the idea of peace, and created a new Asian civilization on the ancient maritime Silk Road. Headquartered in Wuhu City of Anhui Province, China, Anhui Conch Group Company Limited is a large state-owned enterprise. Incorporated in September 1996, the group deals in cement, chemical building materials, construction equipment, energy saving and environmental protection, hotel catering, logistics, trade, and other fields. It boasts 3 listed companies: Conch Cement, Conch Profiles, and Conch Venture, over 220 subsidiaries and 65,000 employees, distributed in 21 provinces in China and Indonesia, Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia, Russia, and other countries. Currently, it is the largest cement manufacturer in Asia. By the end of 2016, its total assets amounted to $17.1 billion. The annual taxable revenue reached $16.7 billion, and the operating profit stood at $1.71 billion. Following its strategy of international development put forward in 2011, the group established the PT Conch Cement Indonesia and PT Conch South Kalimantan cement plant in Indonesian capital Jakarta and South Kalimantan respectively to make use of the rich resources in Indonesia and expand overseas business.
我们做的决策完全符合国家的战略，我们这个工艺装备完全符合节能环保的要求，我们所走过的路 也就是我们国家践行“一带一路”的路，所以我们应该为之自豪。
Thanks to the hard work done in the past 5 years, the group has set up 8 branch companies and launched 7 major projects in Indonesia, distributed in Jakarta, South Kalimantan, West Papua, South Sulawesi, North Sulawesi, Banten, and West Kalimantan, with a total investment of $5 billion. All of the projects have been included into the development plannings of the Ministry of Industry of Republic of Indonesia and the Investment Coordinating Board, BKPM. The PT Conch South Kalimantan cement plant is the first project entity invested by the group in Indonesia. The Kalimantan island features typical tropical rainforest climate, with 9 months in rainy season every year. Despite the great difficulty in construction, after less than 2 years of efforts, the first production line in South Kalimantan was completed and put into operation in November 2014. Half a year later, it achieved a balance between production and sales, setting a new record of the cement plants established by foreign enterprises in Indonesia. In December 2014, construction of the second production line began in South Kalimantan and was put into operation on May 28, 2016. Meanwhile, the group has set up a joint venture together with the State Development and Investment Corporation of China to invest in a cement project in Manokwari County of West Papua, Indonesia, and the first production line going into operation on October 27, 2016.
我们在印尼的整个投资还是得到了集团包括这个中印2国政府的大力支持，整个的集团公司领导亲自到现场去考察，现场去决策，亲自去这个做一些总图的规划选址，也更提高了这些工作的效率。
In September 2014, Conch Cement signed a memorandum with the government of Kabupaten Baru of South Sulawesi Province to invest in a cement project in the county. In May, PT Conch Cement Indonesia signed a memorandum with the government of Maros County of South Sulawesi Province to invest in a cement project in the county. From October 2013, the group began to investigate and survey the projects in the Merak Port Industrial Zone on Java Island. In accordance with the location conditions and logistics advantages of this zone, it is planned to build a cement grinding station and a 50,000-ton wharf covering the whole province of Banten, Jakarta, and West Java Province. The project is expected to provide high-quality cement for a series of major projects including the Jakarta-Bandung High-Speed Rail. In Bolang, Monggondao of North Sulawesi Province, Indonesia, the PT Conch Cement Indonesia joined hands with its partner Sulenco, also a cement company, to build a cement clinker production line, cement grinding system, and coal-fired power plant. Nowadays, the group has been increasingly influential in Indonesia, and the cement of Conch brand has become a preferred choice for local enterprises and Chinese-funded enterprises in the country. Qingshan Industrial Park, PT Virtue Dragon Nickel Industry, and Weichao Aluminum are long-term partners of the PT Conch Cement Indonesia. Thanks to its own growth and development, this company has provided more jobs for local people. By the end of February 2017, the projects of Conch Indonesia employed over 1,200 Chinese and Indonesian employees. The company recruits graduates excellent in character and learning from the colleges and universities throughout Indonesia every year, and offers professional skills training for new Indonesian employees to improve their professional and technical level. Moreover, the company has worked out a plan on long-term development in Indonesia to gradually realize local production, sales, and operation in the country. Besides its own development in Indonesia, the group took the lead in establishing Anhui Chamber of Commerce in Indonesia to lead the industry-related companies to develop overseas. It also joined the building materials and real estate branch of Chinese Chamber of Commerce in Indonesia to integrate the relevant sectors in the country. The PT Conch Cement Indonesia strictly abides by Indonesian laws and regulations, respects the Indonesian people's religious beliefs and customs, and actively participates in the celebrations of Indonesia's Eid al-Fitr and Christmas. It also donates daily necessities to mosques and the residents and schools in neighboring communities. The group has brought the internationally advanced cement equipment, production technologies, and management skills to Indonesia through its plants in the country, promoting the optimization of the structure of the country's cement industry, as well as the development of logistics, service industry, and other related industries. The coal-fired power station of the group's plant in Indonesia actively provides power supply to local residents to ensure their demand for electricity while guaranteeing its own production.
Investasi konsistensi adalah karena ini bergerak di bidang industri semen, adalah investasi yang mendukung rencana pemerintah Indonesia, ya.
如果讲“一带一路”是铺设了我们走出去的一个政策环境印尼、老挝、缅甸、柬埔寨这4个区间的项目，能把它做成做好，就树立了我们走出去的标杆。
During the 12th five-year plan period, 2011 to 2015, the group completed a total overseas investment of 4.25 billion yuan, implemented 15 overseas projects, and set up 14 overseas branches with over 1,800 overseas employees.
Saya orang Conch. Saya orang Conch. Saya orang Conch.
In September 2015, Li Jinbin, the governor of Anhui Province, inspected the group. He required it to achieve the goals of becoming the first enterprise in Anhui to enter the list of Fortune Global 500 enterprises and ranking first in the world in terms of cement output value and that of new type materials, and leading China with respect to the output value of energy-saving environmental protection equipment and related services during the 13th five-year plan period, 2016 to 2020. In response to Indonesia's strategy of building itself into a strong maritime power and China's Belt and Road Initiative, PT Conch Cement Indonesia will sincerely serve the Indonesian people and make its due contributions to the group's campaign to be a large-scale enterprise group with strong international competitiveness.